Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to talk about something huge, a total shift in how you get what you want. It's all about stop waiting for things to happen and start making them happen.
All right, let's just jump right in, shall we? The source material kicks things off with a pretty tough question, one that might even make you squirm a little. It really wants you to think about how you ask for things. You know, are you coming from a place of strength and power, or are you just kind of passive? So, the source calls this common approach the beggar's prayer. And listen, this has nothing to do with being humble. It's all about hesitation. It's that whole whispering your wishes and just hoping for the best thing. Basically waiting for the universe to throw you a bone. And you know where that leads, right? Straight to frustration.
And wow, this quote just hits the nail on the head. Get this. The idea is that what a lot of us think of as surrendering or letting go is actually us disobeying our own power. The main point here is that being passive isn't some kind of spiritual plus. Nope, it's actually failing to step up and own the power you were born with.
And this is where you can really see the difference. It's night and day. Over here, you've got the beggar. They whisper, they plead, they're always looking for permission. But on the other side, the commander. They speak, they decree, they act like they're in charge. It's a massive shift from just letting life happen to you to actually making life happen.
So, what happens when you operate like a beggar? Well, it's pretty much what you'd expect, isn't it? If you're putting out doubt and hesitation, the universe just mirrors it right back at you. You get confusion, you hit roadblocks, and you get silence. You get exactly what you expect. Okay, so if the whole begging thing is a bust, then what's the alternative? What actually works? Let's get into the next part, which is all about what the source calls the central law that actually gets results. And here's a hint, it has nothing to do with your emotions. This is where we get to the core idea, spiritual authority. Now, think of it like gravity. It's a universal law. It's totally impartial. It doesn't care how much you've been through or how desperately you want something to happen. It only responds to one thing, a clear, confident command.
Yeah, and that's the thing you really got to get. This law, it's impersonal. It's not playing favorites. It's not going to give you a pass because you're crying or you're sorry. It's like a computer program. It responds to one specific input. And that input is a clear, solid command that's backed up by this deep-down belief that it has no choice but to be carried out.
And just like that, the spotlight's back on us. It's asking you to do a little self-audit. I mean, really listen to yourself. Are your thoughts all over the place, or are they organized? When you talk, are you just saying, I hope and I wish, or are you speaking in commands? Think of it like a little quiz to see where your spiritual authority is at.
All right, so this all brings us to the how, the practical stuff. We're talking about a total 180 in how you deal with the universe. You're moving from being an employee, basically, to being a partner, a co-creator.
The whole key here is to stop coming at this from a place of weakness, looking up from below. Instead, you step onto a level playing field. You're not some servant begging for a favor. No, you're a partner in this whole creation thing, and you're here to do your part.
And that is the commander's mindset. You pray like a builder with a blueprint. Every line is precise, every detail is intentional. You can see the finished building in your mind. And you speak like a king making a royal decree. There's zero doubt, just total certainty that it will be done.
Okay, so you're probably thinking, this sounds great, but how do I actually do it? Well, the good news is, the source doesn't just leave us hanging with a bunch of cool ideas. It gives us a practical 4-step playbook to put all this into action.
And the process is super straightforward. Step 1, write it down. Get super clear on your main goal. Step 2, speak it. Say that goal out loud over and over until it sinks deep into your subconscious. Step 3, visualize it. But here's the trick. Don't see it as something that might happen. See it as if it's already done. And finally, step 4, act. Start moving and making choices that line up perfectly with this new reality you've just commanded.
So, what's the big payoff? What happens when you really commit to this commander mindset? Well, it's not just about ticking one goal off your list. It's way bigger than that. We're talking about changing the entire magnetic pull of your life, changing everything you attract.
Think about it. When you have all the pieces locked in, that super precise goal, the unwavering way you speak about it, and the actions that back it all up, the result isn't a roll of the dice anymore. It's not chance. It becomes a law. It's like you've turned the key in the lock, and the universe has no choice but to swing the door open for you.
And when we talk about wealth, let's be clear, we're not just talking about money in the bank. This is a whole different kind of richness. It's the wealth of clarity, You know exactly what you want. It's a wealth of power. You feel you can actually achieve it. A wealth of identity. You know who you are. And maybe best of all, a wealth of momentum, where everything just starts flowing and progress feels, well, unstoppable.
And really, that's what this all boils down to. This is the big takeaway. The real shift happens when you realize you're not supposed to be sitting around waiting for some miracle to swoop in and save the day. You are the miracle worker. By using this spiritual law with focus and authority, you stop being just a spectator watching your life go by. You become the commander of your own reality.